This video focuses on managing your customers in QuickBooks Online. I'm in my client's QBO file, as you can see from my QuickBooks Online accountant in the upper left, and I just clicked on customers from the left navigation panel. And there's going to be a money bar to track any open estimates or unbilled activity or open invoices. And you can, from a transaction standpoint, click on any one of these tabs and it'll filter so I can see all the customers that owe me money and that are actually past due regarding my terms, that I have set for them. You can also clear the filter, and I can create statements in a batch, email in a batch, sort, and even find a customer here just by clicking the search. And of course, the little baby gear icon over here, I can even choose customers that I've made inactive or add a couple columns for address and email. The list can go to Excel, or you can actually just print out the customer list if you want. And really, this is a list because the center itself is when you drill into a customer. So when I go into Adam's Candy Shop and I expand the customer center, really this is truly a customer center. I can work on Adam's Candy Shop and I can review all the transactions they have, even sorting each column, and I can apply a filter if I want to look at particular transactions, and of course a date range. Due date, open balance, total. Again, a little baby gear icon here to add other columns that might be helpful, like memo or maybe last delivered, as far as being able to email out of QBO or the auto sent. And I can even make the rows compact as well, Excel, and you can print the transaction list per customer also. Above, you can click New Transaction, and we'll be going over customer and sales transactions in another video on the QuickBooks University site, so look for that. But, the various customer type transactions. And of course, under the plus sign, I have all the customer related transactions here in the customer menu. Now, when you click on customer details, this will essentially their record, and I can click Edit, and it'll bring me into the customer information window, where I can put in there, the company name, the contact, what do I want to display the name as, address, notes, any tax information, what's the default sales tax code for payment and billing, what's their default payment method. Maybe they pay me by check still, although I want to work on that, paying me by ACH or credit card, get on that QB payments there. Preferred delivery method, and of course the terms where you want to set so you know exactly when they're past due and not, and if they have a current open balance. But again, I encourage you not to use that because we don't want to hit opening balance equity. And then other contact information. I could make it a sub customer of another customer. This is, if you're used to desktop, this would be kind of like a customer job, if you will, kind of a parent-child relationship. And then am I billing with the parent or just billing the customer in an isolated way just with that customer? Of course, you can make customers inactive and merge customers like you can any other list element. As well, if we go back to the customer list and I click the drop-down next to new customer, I can import customers, right? And look for the other video on my importing of chart of accounts. It's going to be the same thing, but you download a sample file, copy paste from the current Excel spreadsheet you have, and then just follow the steps to map the data and import into QuickBooks Online. If you're converting from desktop, then the customer and all that customer information is going to come over anyway. Another way to get to the import data is the gear icon, import data. Now, another window that deals with customers, and we'll get into that in the video on sales transactions, including accounts receivable. Under transaction sales, this is really your customer transactional dashboard. And again, you can filter the list, and I can see by customer all the different transactions that I have and even create transactions from here. Let's go to reports next. As you'll want to know, there are many reports that deal with customers. Obviously, I'm in the Manage Accounts Receivable Reports group, and I have a customer balance summary, customer balance detail, a statement list, collections report. If we go back to all reports, you'll see I can review sales. And again, I have sales by customer summary or a sales by customer detail report. And you can filter reports and different reports by customers, etc. Again, there's so much going on with customers in QuickBooks Online.